Yes. We live. Let me check the stream. Let me check it out. Let me see. Shalom. Yeah, the stream is good. Let me share it for a moment.
Yeah, you got it.
The stream is good. Let me share it for a moment.
Yeah, you got it.
The stream is good. Yes.
Yeah, I got it, Doc.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it, Doc.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it, Doc.
So yeah, man. Let me make it.
Yeah, I've been
Yes, I saw it. Uh, okay. Bear with us a little bit. Let me see. Okay, I shared the video.
Let me see. Can I share it on my other
Yeah?
channel? Can you share the link?
Kind of, yeah. Let me share it.
I don't know if I still got a strike on that other channel. Let me see real quick.
Let me share it with you.
No, I got it there. This. Take it out.
I'll send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shared it there. Let me see. Post this.
So like I can bear with us.
I'm gonna try and post it. Oh, it got posted. So the strikes are lifted. Well, not lifted, but I can post things again on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Community. Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna put it on the other page. Yeah, we good. You posted it on your channel also?
Yeah, I posted on my channel also.
Come.
Okay, so we're good to go.
Come.
Again.
Shalom Akim. Before we start, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh,
Yahweh, Basham, Yahweh Shai, Basham, Wahakdash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us his truth and who rule well. Peace and citations unto the Akim that is spread around the four corners of the earth, spreading this word of sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Quatters of Zion from GMS Holland Branch, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai with another lesson, together with the brother Talmayat, also from the GMS Holland Branch. So today we want to go into an article, that came out yesterday, 2 days ago, and Artaza, it's straight to the point, and we're gonna dive straight into it.
Come.
The brother's gonna share a video. Let's see.
Let me see.
Because as you can see in the title, it says Edom, showing who he really is. So Edom, who is Esau, he is not holding back, man. He's not hiding who he is. He's just plainly showing you that this is what he's about. But only the people that are awakened through the spirit of our Yahweh Bashem Yahshua are going to see these things. The servants, the prophets.
Come. So let me play the video.
King Charles has unveiled his first official portrait since the coronation. Artist Jonathan Yeo has painted the king wearing the uniform of the Welsh Guards. Joel Dry has the story.
This is the first portrait of the king that has been revealed since his coronation, and it is particularly striking and very, very red. Revealed today at Buckingham Palace, the artist Jonathan Yeo said the inspiration for the colour itself was taken from the Welsh Guards tunic the king is wearing, and also hidden within the painting are some more traditional themes, the military uniform, the sword, but also a contemporary theme in there, the monarch butterfly sitting above the king's right shoulder. That is to symbolise the fact that the king has undergone a transformation since he first sat for the portrait back in 2021.
He changed jobs halfway through the process. Then it had added resonance because you have the butterfly in art history terms, the symbol of the metamorphosis. Dare I say it, perhaps it's testament to the subject's own artistic instinct that he brought such a lovely, beautiful element into the composition.
It's nice to know I was a chrysalis when you first met.
And while the king is revealing portraits, his son, Prince Harry, well, it's been revealed his charity, the Archwell Foundation, that he shares with his wife, Meghan Markle, has been declared a delinquent organisation in the US for failing to pay registration fees or reporting their duties. They are now barred from raising or spending any money until they get on top of this. We know they've been travelling in Nigeria, now on their way back to the US. They'll want to get onto it pretty quickly, or else Archwell Foundation is not allowed to do any of its charitable work.
Gone. So if you can exit from the full screen, because I also saw some other videos in your list. You don't have to click them, but you already see it in the title. King Charles' blood-soaked portrait goes viral. So that also makes you think about scriptures. Since you didn't abhor blood, then blood is going to pursue thee. Let's start off with that. Because we're going to go into the article, but I read that. So let me go into that. Let me look it up real quick. This is Ezekiel 35, verse 6. Therefore, as I live, said Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And this is speaking about Esau, Edom, because that's basically who we are going to reveal today. Everybody that's in this truth know who Esau is, but to the few that don't know, Esau is a so-called white man. Edom is a so-called white man. And he has been going around rape, robbing, and murdering throughout the four corners of the earth, And the Most High said, because he didn't hate blood, that's why the Most High is going to prepare her unto blood. Because he went with the sword, conquering countries, and expanding borders that wasn't his. Let me go to Habakkuk real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Habakkuk 2. Now let me go to my Bible, because there you can find it easier. Habakkuk This is Habakkuk 2, verse 12. Woe to him that built a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. And this chapter, Habakkuk chapter 2, is going into the characteristics of Esau and the characteristics of Edom, showing you how he really operates. He goes around rape, robbing, and murdering and establishing towns upon blood. So it says, woe to him, which woe means destruction, to him that builded a town with blood. Like we just read, Esau, he goes not peacefully to these other countries. He just conquers them. How? Through his military might. And that's also what was depicted in the portrait. King Charles,
Yeah.
he had a military uniform on, and he had a sword, and it was completely red. So it says, woe to him that buildeth the town with blood, and established a city by iniquity, which iniquity is sin upon sin. He's not doing it rightfully. He's not doing it righteously. You see?
Come. Have a precept for you?
Come.
This is this is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. And exactly what the brothers say, man. This is the bloody city, man. And mainly Babylon the Great America, man. You see?
Mhm.
It's full of robbery, lies, because where all the lies are being propagated, it is in Babylon the Great, man. They're the making of these things, and they ain't departed from it, man. They keep abide in these laws, in these lies, Salakia,
Yeah.
That is what they do, man. You see, because why? The Heavenly Father created it like that, man. That they are liars, man. You see, the wicked, Kanakia.
The devil. That's why we call him the devil, because the word devil goes to diablos, which means a liar, calumniator, false accuser, and a
Yep.
deceiver. And that's what he is. He's lying continually. The scripture says that as soon as he comes out of the womb, the wicked, he starts lying. I mean, grab that real
Yep.
quick also. And that's
And to
speaking
add a
about
little
people.
bit, to add a little bit on the scriptures, woe means that the Heavenly Father said, like, hey, woe unto you. That means, hey, man, lamentation, evil unto you because the things that you are doing, man. You see, you are
Yeah.
warned.
This is Psalms 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Yeah, man. So the wicked are estranged from the womb. As soon as they be born, you see that they are about wickedness. They don't tell the truth. They go ahead speaking lies and deceiving people. And that's the spirit of Esau. Esau,
Yeah.
he's never truthful. You know, even his own nation knows that. When Edomites between one another, when they do business, they know not to trust another Edomite because it's in their nature. You see, to deceive and to lie. So this sparked that in my mind. King Charles blood-soaked portrait goes viral, and the next one, demonic King Charles III portrait hated on X, which X is Twitter, and that we're gonna
Yeah.
also go into that. That there's a demonic depiction in this portrait. So if you can go to the article.
Kanak, yeah. So, and this is an article from BBC, and it reads: King Charles' first official portrait since coronation is unveiled, painted by Jonathan Geo. And that was that guy that you were seeing with the glasses, talking about that painting, that so-called artist.
Mhm.
He's an artist because he makes these. It doesn't matter on the left or the right hand side, he's an artist, and he painted this painting. You see? So Yeo says the butterfly by the king's shoulder symbolizes the beauty of nature and highlights the king's environmental causes. the first official painted portrait of King Charles III since his coronation has been unveiled at Buckingham Palace. The fast oil on canvas shows a larger than life King Charles in the uniform of the Welsh Guards. The vivid red work, measuring about 8 feet 6 inches by 6. You see that?
Well,
6. The law
what?
of that
I didn't
number
even.
six.
I read over that, man. Didn't even
You
see it.
see?
Hell,
Hey, it's no such things as coincidence, man. You
yeah,
see? They have to throw that 6 in it, man. You
yeah,
see that, Akia?
yeah.
Yeah. It's by Jonathan Geo, who has also painted Tony Blair, another demon, Sir David Attenborough, and Malala Yousafzai.
Yeah, so
Queen Camilla.
I'm looking at the numbers. So the 6 and 3 scores 603 scores and 666, and then before that you have 8 feet, which the 8, if you put it on its side, it symbolizes infinity. So he thinks
Yeah,
this empire is
yeah,
gonna last forever. That's why he put that 8 feet in there.
come. Yeah, this, yeah, man. You want this first or jump down?
Yeah, jump down.
Yeah, we're gonna jump down.
Oh no, the other one also.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, that's important because I was thinking like, hey, we need to read that too.
Yeah.
Queen Camilla is said to have looked at the painting and told Yeo, "Yes, you've got him."
Mhm.
In the new portrait, the king is depicted sword in hand with the butterfly landing on his shoulder. Unveilings are always a little nerve wracking, both for the sitter and the artist, but particularly when one of them is a king.
And so
Geo jokes.
now you can jump down because the point was that he had a sword in his hand
Hmm.
and he had a military suit on.
Yes. So now we're gonna jump down. This is his wicked mother.
Yeah, his deceased
So
wicked mother.
yeah, his deceased wicked mother. Khan. Uh, there is a great deal of sympathy for the king, Yeo adds. The portrait reflects exactly who he is, everything he represents, and what he's been through. So, who reflects exactly who he is? Esau Edom, like the title says.
Yeah.
God.
So they
So,
say
yeah,
it like
man.
that, but the servants, the prophets, the ones that have been anointed to see the truth and recognize the truth and the secrets of Yahweh Shem Shai, we see these things like, hey, people that are in darkness, they can't um, recognize these things, man. They can't discern these things, but we see this and we see, yeah, this is Esau showing who he is, red with the sword, military suit on. Because why? He went rape, robbing, and murdering all across the four corners of the earth. How? Through his military might. Because it all started in the time of the Romans. Because in the time of the Romans, he had a military army that was like iron teeth. Just like it says in the book of Daniel 7. Hey, Shalom,
Mhm.
Akia, Bashim Yashai, Bashim
Hey,
Rekar, Barakata.
Shalom, Akia, Yahweh, Shem, Ashah, Bashim, Rakakadash, Barakatah.
Gone. So I have John 7, it's like Daniel 7 for 7. After this, I saw in the night vision, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible. Speaking about the kingdom, speaking about the Assyrian, Babylonian captivity, the Medo-Persian captivity, the Greek captivity, and the last beast, the fourth beast, was the Roman Empire. And it had great iron teeth, which the great iron teeth represents the military might of the Romans. They had power by numbers. And they were also like you often bring out. They came out with the brass and the iron armors and stuff like that. You know,
Mhm.
they had really good equipment. The Romans. It devoured and break in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns.
God.
So that's why he puts that military uniform on, man, because they think they still have power by numbers. You know, Britain, which actually they came out of the NATO because they were in the NATO, but they committed a Brexit. They came out of it, but still, they are also pulling the strings. Don't forget that.
Okay.
So um, let's go to the first scripture because there's a couple of points that we want to hit. That Edom, he is bread, and then we're going to go into the sword. We already went into the military might, and then we're also going to go into that demonic entity that they're showing in that painting.
Okay.
So if you can go
This
to
is
Genesis.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25,
Can
at
you
verse
share the
30.
screen? Because you're not in that screen right
Oh,
now.
it's gone. Let me share it.
Gone.
You see it?
Gone.
Gone. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint." Therefore was his name called Edom.
Gone. So Esau, he went out hunting, and when he came back, Jacob, he was busy preparing a meal, but the meal wasn't all the way cooked. It wasn't all the way done. But Esau, being as carnal as he is, he couldn't just wait for a couple of minutes for everything to be well done so that he could eat it. He was like, "No, I'm going to faint. I'm going to die. Feed me now with that red pottage, and I'm going to sell you my birthright for it." And that's also the spirit of Edom right now, of the Edomites, of Esau Edom. How does he eat his food? Rare, medium
Yep.
rare at the most, but rare. He likes it rare with blood thereof, so he doesn't like it well cooked and well done. So that also shows you in the spirit that he is that man. He is Edom. He is Esau.
Yeah.
So if you go into that word in that verse, Edom, yeah, you click on that.
To go over there. Edom. Always this one.
Dismiss.
Edom.
Yeah,
And
here it says
in the Hebrew,
Adam, but we know that it's Adawam, because
Adawam.
Esau's playing around with these words
Yeah.
in the Blue Letter Bible. So it says in the KJV,
Edom is red.
yeah, Edom is red. That's why the main color that was used in this painting was red, because that signifies who he is. Like it says in the article, it shows who he really is and what he's been through. So
Yep.
Esau or Edom means red,
Means red.
and in the Greek it's Idumea.
Idumea, yeah, I just want to say it. If you go to the outline of biblical usage, B, Edomite, Idumean, descendants of Esau. It's the same. So in
Yeah.
the Greek, it's Idumea, like the brother is saying. You see? And see the land of Edom, Idumea, land south and east of Palestine.
Yeah, and if
So
you
they
read
were.
on there, like Strong's definition, you see Adam, it says Edom, but then if you read the next, or fully, you see Adawam right there.
Adawam. Yes.
That's where they show you how it's really written.
Come.
You see it?
Yeah.
Above Jacob. Maybe you can highlight it if you see it. No, Strong's definition. Yeah, there. Links.
Here. To the left. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
The elder brother of Jacob.
And then above Jacob.
Oh, here, over here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Here.
See,
Yes.
that's how you really pronounce Adawam, Edom.
Adawam. Yeah.
Come on.
Come.
So So if you go to Genesis 36, verse 1, but we already pointed it out here through the Strong's definition. They show you that Esau, Edom, who is Esau, which also are the descendants of the Idumeans. They're the same
Yeah.
people.
Hey, this is funny. Here they said, Adam, red, ruddy, but King David was also ruddy.
Yeah.
He was not red. With Jake, we come in all
Shades of brown.
yes, Khan. That is what I want to say. But I push something and I hear the YouTube going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is what the brother is saying, man. And but they know that ruddy means you have a ruddy horse, you have a heifer. And this is funny because now they building a third temple, in Israel, but we are the third temple, we are the real temple. And now they're building a temple and try to sacrifice that so-called ruddy heifer for the so-called yeah. But that is another lesson, but I was thinking about it because I seen this and I was like, hey man, so God, you see.
Yeah.
But Esau's really funny, like the brother said, man. They playing with these things, but yeah, you need to through the spirit see through all these things, man.
Yeah, man. The Spirit is going to guide you because certain things, we read through the scriptures, we prepared this lesson, but still, when we press play, then still the Spirit guides you like, hey, look at this, look at this, look at this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it's all through the Spirit.
Yes, all through the
Edification
spirit,
is
man.
coming out.
Yeah, and Esau also means Ashashwa.
Yeah.
Wasted away is he. Esau.
Yeah.
And it is not Harry, because this is also a fault, because Shahar, if I'm correct, is Harry, the Harry Mountain, where Esau moves from. And Esau's not Harry. That is not correct. You see here in outline biblical usage. So you need to be really, really. You see here, Esau, the elder son of Isaac and Rebekah and twin brother of Jacob, sold his birthright for food when he was hungry, and the divine blessing went to Jacob, progenitor of the Arab people.
Yeah, that's where they come up with the Edomites or Arabs and shit.
Yes. So this is funny. Esau really tried to deflect who he really is, man. That's why he's everybody in the book. He's the samurais. He's everybody, but except Edomite, man. He never makes movie about that he is Esau Edom, man. Never, man. You
Yeah.
see, King David, Moses, he's everybody. But when it comes to Esau, he don't make movies about that, man.
No.
Funny, real funny. Can't. But let me go to the book
Yes.
of Genesis,
Because here,
26.
if you look into Esau, you see this Aishawa. But if
Aisha,
you go to Psalm 6 and 7, it says, Psalm 6 and 7, mine eye is consumed because of grief. It waxed old because of all mine enemies. And if you go into that word consumed there, it says Aishash. So that's where they truly consumed it. See, Aisha.
perfect.
So this is where they truly show you the meaning of the word Aishash. And we call him
Yes.
Aishash Wa, because if you put Wa in the end, that is pursuing to him, you're pointing out somebody. So wasted away is he, consumed is he. And what is consumed? His pigment, his pigmentation.
Gone.
That's why he's translucent. His skin is translucent. You see his blood through his skin. You see, that's why he's red, because you see his blood. You see, Aishash in the Strong's
Aishash.
definition, and also outline the biblical uses to waste away,
Sure.
consumed.
And they try to hide these things for us, like, hey, But like the brother is saying, man, through the spirit, you will filter all these things, and the spiritual eyesight, and the spirit will guide you to see these things, man, for what it really is, man.
Yeah,
Because Esau always he tells you the truth mixed with the lie, So you got to figure out what is the truth, because that is what Esau. Because no lie is of the truth, man. You see,
yeah,
this devil always try to gonna sprinkle the truth in it. So if you need to tell a lie, you got to mix a little bit truth in it, so people gonna believe you. Like, hey, and that is what this devil is doing constantly, man.
yeah. And that now you speak about that, it's the same thing with these documentaries on Netflix. Sometimes they be interesting in the beginning, like, oh yeah, yeah. Because I was watching the one with the twins. That it's not genetic. That you're
Hmm.
going to blow up or become fat, or that you're skinny. The thing is because what you eat. So they put one on one diet and they put the other one on a meat diet and the other one on a vegan diet. So I'm like, okay, it's
Hmm.
like interesting research. So I was watching it. I'm like, okay, they got some good points. They're
Hmm.
identical twins. So actually, their bodies are supposed to be identical. So they're supposed to digest identical. But then in the other episodes in the end or in the middle, they start to tell you like, you know the carbon footprint, that's very important because if you, for example, eat beef, that when they burp and when they fart, it's causing global warming. So that's why it's better for you to eat eat vegan or eat the
Eat
bugs.
vegan.
That it's
Eat
already
it.
going in that direction. I'm like, yeah, okay. They mingle a lie in with the truth. In the beginning, it's the truth, to get your attention. But then they're
God.
steering the narrative like, okay, no, this is what we want you to do. We want you to eat the bugs or become vegan, and carbon footprint.
Come.
That's the new thing.
Yeah,
Global
the
warming.
buzzword. Yeah, can. That's funny. It's real funny, man. Yeah, man. So what the brother said, man, these devils, they always gonna switch things around, man. So create a lot of confusion, man. Because that is Esau known for, man. That's why, hey, Babel, man. You see, this Babylon, man. It's only confusion, man. You see,
Yeah,
these devils love confusion, man. Con. I have the Genesis 36 and first. Where you want me to
one.
start?
Yeah, just first one, and then we're gonna go to the next verse,
Kanak.
the next precept.
So this is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, and verse 1. Now, these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom.
Yeah. So when the scriptures speak about Esau, they're speaking about Edom, the Edomites. The people that their pigmentation is wasted away. The red people, because Edom, Adawam means red. So that's why his painting is fully red. It's very red, like the article or the video states. You know that we
Yeah.
just showed on YouTube. So he's showing who he really is, a red man. And the next part, he was also holding a sword, and that's going into what Esau is known for, the blessing that he got from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, or he got it from his father, Abraham, which is through the spirit from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It had to go down like that. Okay, grab that scripture, Genesis
Kanak.
27, verse 40.
I'm here. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 27 and verse 40. And
So
by
that
the sword
39,
shall. Hmm?
so that 39, one above.
Kanak. This is Genesis chapter 27 and verse 39. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above.
Yeah, so Esau, he's living in the most luscious places. He's living in the most beautiful places, because that's what he conquered. You know, the Most High gave him that blessing to live on the most beautiful places of the earth. If he goes into Barbados or Jamaica or whatnot, on Curacao, he
Virgin Islands.
Virgin Islands. He just takes everything over, and he gets the best beaches, and the people of that country, they don't even own anything. But Esau, he owns the best parts of the island. You see, that's the blessing that he got from his father, and also from Yahweh Shem Yashai.
That's right. Can I add something what you were saying also? It's
Yeah.
also in where we are from, Suriname. When I was over there, then you see they have these gated communities, even with security standing over there in your own country, man. And that were Edomite countries of Edomites living over there, man. And they was living it up in luxury, man.
Yeah.
In your own country, man. And meanwhile, the people are suffering over there, and you are living in a gated community, protected by security. It's crazy, man, and that is really the blessing of my brother the same, man. They have
Mhm.
they can come in your country and have the best places, man, the
Yeah.
fatness of the earth.
Yeah.
So that is the thing is, man. Kanak, yeah.
Go.
Let me read verse 40. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Go. So he got the blessing of the sword. That he was going to live by it, and uh, uh, um, basically rule with the sword, and that's what he's doing. And what's the modern day sword? The gun. You see, back in the day,
Gun.
it was a sword, and that was the main weapon. But nowadays, he is using his weapons, his armory, his artillery, you know, to the best of his ability, and he's going rape, robbing, and murdering throughout the four corners of the earth. And the only place that he hasn't conquered is the Middle East, which he is also busy with. Let me see, Genesis 27. Uh, Slovakia, because it says, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And if you go into that word dominion in that scripture, it's going to also
Mhm.
show you the spirit of Esau. If you can click on it in verse 40.
Hebrews 73. Gun. I have it here, dominion. And to in the outline of biblical usage is to wander restlessly, roam, qual, to roam, to be restless, show restlessness.
Yeah, you see, and that's his spirit. He's restless. He's a vagabond. He's hated. He's
Mhm.
uh, a fugitive. You know, and the Most High is after him, and he can't sit still, man. He has to go rape, robbing, and murdering. He has to conquer and take over these countries because it's in his spirit. That's when that's what that word dominion goes into in this verse. You know,
Gun.
to be restless. You always see
And
him building higher buildings, breaking things down, and broadening his borders and stuff like that. He's always busy.
Mhm.
He's restless. And also it says, and it shall come to pass, it's like and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So it says he was going to serve his brother. So he was going to serve Jacob. And that happened in the time of King David, you know, when we had him in rulership. And after that, he got dominion and he broke the yoke off of his neck. So this is 2 Samuel 8, verse 14. And he put garrisons in Edom, throughout all Edom put he garrisons, and all they of Edom became David's servants. And the Lord preserved David whithersoever he went. You see, so King David had these Edomites under rulership. You know, he had him under subjection. He had garrisons round about Edom. You see, so
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
the subjection that we had him under. But after that, you know, after that rulership of King David, he broke the yoke off his neck, and then he was restless. He's like, nah, yeah, man,
Um,
he's going to.
shit.
He has that perpetual hatred, you know, for his brother.
Okay. And it was also, I have a precept for you because, like the brother is saying, that is also in Genesis chapter 25 and 23, that Rebecca, was pregnant, from these two brothers, man, Jacob and Esau. This is Genesis chapter 25, verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. You see? So Esau was really the because the birthright went to Jacob, you see. So the elder, because he is the elder brother, he going to serve Jacob, man. And this is what is going to happen again, because we had them in subjection, but the kingdom, when King David was ruling it and gave it to King Solomon, was 40 years of peace. So we had a little small taste of how it is to have these devils on the subjection, but this is going to be forever, man, after that, man, because they're going to serve us again, you see, and this time forever, ever, 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 because that is what that is the end of the story, man, because that is what the Heavenly Father put in place, man, that Jacob, Esau going to serve Jacob, man, forever, man. You see, Kanak, you got it.
Let me see real quick. First Chronicles. First Chronicles 18, verse 12. No, that's not really a precept. Oh, yeah, it's a precept, but not what I want. This is Psalm 60, verse 8. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Philistia, triumph thou because of me. And this is King David, a song of King David that he had the Moabites under subjection, that they were his washpot. Because what is a washpot? It's like when you're walking through the desert, with your sandals, with your shoes, your shoes and your sandals, your feet get dirty. Then what do you do before you enter a house? Then you wash your feet. So all the dust, all the dirt is being collected in a washpot, and that's Moab. Moab is that that's filth. He collects that filth. He's low and dirty. And over Edom will I cast out my shoe. So when you wash your feet of the filth of the desert, then you throw your shoe on a cloth or cast your shoe upon something, and that's Esau. Those two nations King David had under subjection, and it's going to be again, because why King David is going to rule again under Yahweh and Yahushai, and then you're going to have King David. So, like the brother stated, like the brother said, it's going to happen again, and Esau is going to be under our feet. You see? Gone.
Yeah,
So,
man. So,
gone.
when have the revelation?
Yeah. We go to Revelation.
This is Revelation chapter 6. Verse 4. Yeah, and this is the second seal war. And like the brother saying, that this is that horse, that red horse, like you see in the painting with King Charles.
Yeah.
This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
Yeah. So there went out another horse that was red, which that red, we already established who red is synonymous with in the Bible. Red is synonymous with Edom, which is Esau, which are the so-called white people. So he has power, because horse represents power. He's the one that's
Yeah.
going to be in the power seat. And what does he do with that power? And power was given to him thereon to take peace from the earth. And we already established that also, that he is the power, the one that is policing the earth. From a young age in my spirit, I already felt that America was the one that was going around all over the country, like um, hitting people on their hand, like, okay, you're not supposed to do that, giving sanctions to people, and then,
Hmm.
playing the hero when he goes into a country. I already saw that when I was a little boy. So
Yeah, come.
we see that he is the one that is going all over, but to the naked eye, it seems like he's bringing peace, but actually he's taking peace out of these countries. He's enforcing his ways upon these countries, you know. So he's taking peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. So we read about that in Genesis, that he has been given the sword as a blessing. So that's what
Come.
he does, man. He's doing what he is pre-programmed to do. You see. So that's why that sword is also in that painting of King Charles.
Yeah, man. Do you want Do you want that? These paintings?
Yeah, you can show it.
Mm-hmm. See, these
So you
fabulous
see,
paintings, man.
yeah. So what they also do, here you see the painting is mirrored, but you see in his hand the sword that we spoke about. So now we're gonna go to the next part, because if you look in the middle of this painting, which are two paintings that are mirrored towards each other, you see a head, and you see a goat head. You know, you see something is there, and that's what the witches and the warlocks they often do. They put things right in front of your eyes. Subliminal messages, or they put things hidden in the obvious, so that they know what they're actually doing, what they're actually showing the people. The people don't know, but they are kind of in their secret council. They're laughing at the people. Like we
Come.
got them. We're casting out spells upon them, but they don't even know it. And they've been known to do these things. You have this thing called the backmasking, for example. You know,
Mm-hmm.
which backmasking goes into when you play a record backwards, in reverse, then you get a whole different message than what is being um, actually said when you play it forward. And this is a list of
Yeah.
backmasked messages from all your favorite artists.
You see, the following is an incomplete list of backmask messages in music, and it is all satanic. Yeah, you got the artist Ash, Evil Eye. She's giving me the evil eye. Sock say, I ain't
That
gonna say it, because YouTube is also petty. But yeah, sock Satan's rod. Let me say it like that.
mhm,
That's the things they're saying at the drive-in. You see, I ain't gonna read everything, but you see the text. This that what the brother say, that bad back mask messages. The B-52s, the Beatles, everybody's, especially from the older generation, the favorite group, the Beatles. Women, they was fainting when they came on stage and all that. You see, and
mhm.
they also all satanic messages, man, hidden in the music, man. You
Yeah.
see. We ain't making this up, man. This is what it is, man. Backboards of Canada, Bloodhound Gang, the brothers Johnson, the the butthole surfers. Oh, easy, man. Cake, choking victims. Yeah, and then Coldplay. A lot of it's also an famous group. You see the whole Def Leppard, Deep Purple. Some the Dukes of Stratosphere, Missy Elliott. You see here? Your
Yeah.
favorite artist, Eminem. Watch the way Macy like to take it backwards. Phew.
So,
Eminem. I'm not here stimulate the song because work it from Miss Elliott. Everybody knows that song. And she said, I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it, and watch the way Macy like to take it backwards. Stimulate from Eminem. I'm not here to save you. I'm only here for the ride. So let me entertain you and let everything will be fine.
yeah,
This is all Alistair, what is his name? The demon's name?
yeah, Alistair Crowley.
Yeah, Alistair Crawley. Yeah, man. So you see it, man. Nelly Furtado, Grim Reaper, and on goes the list, man. We ain't gonna name them all. Lincoln Parkers, and one of these Lincoln Park members, if I'm correct, he's a Freemason too, man. I saw him. I saw a documentary about
Yeah,
him also. Be with his apron on, that Masonic apron, and he got the ring. The Freemason ring. He's
mhm.
also part of it.
Okay,
A
didn't
lot
know
of them
that.
don't hide it even, man. Ozzy
Yeah,
Osbourne, yeah, of course.
yeah,
Black Sabbath,
yeah.
Pink Floyd. Hey, the list goes on and on. Well, yeah, man. But you see it, man. So that is what it is, man.
Yeah, they put these things in plain sight, but they know they have hidden messages in it. And the same thing goes with its portrait, man, because you can
Yeah,
show the article, the beginning of the article to show you that, you know, that the painting or the photos that we show you mirrored, that is not manipulated or whatnot, because we were double checking that, like, hey, maybe people added certain things to that photograph or to the painting, but you see it over here, you see that hole there next to his face, you see the hole next to his shoulder, that's the horn, that's the eye.
yeah,
So it's all there, man. And that's the nose, the mouth. And if you go to those other pictures, then you recognize it. Okay, no,
yeah,
it's exactly how the painting is, but mirrored. Then you see the true image that they're hiding in plain sight.
yeah.
And these people know it, man. It's not no coincidence,
They
because they
know it.
work through witchcraft, they've worked through prognosticators, they've worked through spirits on the left hand side. That's what's giving them
Yeah.
power.
You see, here you got a Baphomet.
Yeah.
This
If
is the
you change the
Baphomet, man.
contrast, so here they really tweak the contrast. They kind of blotted King Charles out, and then you see what is left over. Yeah,
Shit. And
the
this
goat
is
head.
what they honoring, man.
Yeah, straight Satanism, showing
Yeah,
you
man.
what it's really about.
Yeah.
So can you go to Isaiah 47, verse
Kan ook,
12?
ja. 47, yeah.
Yeah, 47, verse 12.
47.
Because these are the entities that Esau is worshiping. But this is all coming to an end, man. The Most High is taking away the power of these entities, of the spirits on the left hand side, and causing kingdom, Esau's queendom to crumble. You know,
That's right. This is the book
they
of Isaiah, chapter 47, and verse 12.
they
Stand
show
now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt, Salakia, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
Yeah, so this is basically the Most High mocking Esau, like, stand now in thine enchantments. When the Most High takes away their powers, the powers of the left hand side, when he says, hey, ceased to give Esau knowledge, knowledge of wickedness or knowledge of science, because that's what he calls it, science. But basically, back in the day, they would call it witchcraft. If you would have a
Yeah.
phone and then you would see a face of somebody that is, 10,000 miles away from you, you know, they would say it's
Yeah.
witchcraft. You see, so
Yeah.
the Most High is going to cause that to cease. The enchantments that they are using. You see, which
Come.
they get these enchantments from these deities because they have knowledge. They have a little bit of wisdom that they trickle down to Esau. But the Most High is going to cause that to cease. And it says, "Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth," and it's speaking about America the Great has always been since they were born, since from their youth, they always been into witchcraft, man. You know,
Yeah,
slaying
man.
slaying the Native Americans and committing, uh, uh, um, you know, how you say it, building upon their bones. You know,
Yeah.
because they know that if they build upon the bones of the Israelites, that city is going to prosper. You know,
Come.
things like that. You see, they are working with enchantments since the youth. And what is the thing? Now you see that we are showing you this article from Britain, Great Britain, London, England, but America the Great, that's like Babylon the Great, which is America, it came out of Great Britain, because you had these wars, 7 Years War, you had the war, the French War, the Spanish War, and the Britain War, you know. And
Come.
yeah, you can read about this in on history. This is American history. We are from Europe, so we don't really get this in school. So for us, this is always interesting, new information. But basically, I think the people that are in America, they get this in school, elementary school, perhaps. But the
Mm-hmm.
point is that America came out of Great Britain. So who is America's mother? Britain. The ones that are also practicing witchcraft. You know.
Yeah. And if I can add on to you what you're saying, and exactly what the brother said, because Britain, also the top elite bankers of the world, the Rothschilds, there is their empire really, man. There is the capital, how you call it, their the power structure is over there, man. You see,
Yeah.
it's England, man.
Their headquarters.
The head Khan. That was
Yeah.
exactly that word. Yeah, the headquarters Khan. You
Because
see?
you have three headquarters actually of ESO. You have the monetary headquarters, which is Great Britain, and then you have the military headquarters, the military base, which is America, and then you have the spiritual headquarters, which is Vatican City. You see,
Khan.
so those three, those are the power structure of Edom.
That's right.
So if you go to the
Yeah, man.
Google version, it says when they got declared independent, because that's basically the main point. Yeah, this one.
hmm So by July 4, 76, by issuing the Declaration of Independence adopted by the Continental Congress on July 4, 1776, the 13 American colonies severed their political connections to Great Britain.
Yeah, so that's when they broke off from Great Britain. But to show you that they came out of Great Britain, so Great Britain is their mother. So if you can grab that scripture in Jeremiah 50, verse 12,
hmm
to show you that like how the mother is, so is the child also. The Great Britain, they are showing you these things, in plain sight, and that's also how America operates, man.
Come, let me get it real quick.
enchantments, incantations, worshiping Baphomet, worshiping Baal, worshiping all these um, Babylonian whitewashed gods, so-called gods. You know, Saturn, Saturnalia goes back to Tammuz, and all these modern day gods, Easter, which goes back to Ishtar, are all stemming from the Babylonians. So America made a whole mixture that is from the old empires and also their wickedness. So the whole mixture, that golden cup that they have, is it's got all the abominations from all the previous empires in it.
Hmm.
You see?
Spiritually, Egypt,
Yeah.
spiritually Rome. It is everything, like the brother is saying. When you see the buildings, what they're building, is in the same way how the Romans been building, and they also was worshiping idols, the heathen nations, and also Egypt. You see, they have the big obelisks, So that is what the brother is saying, and that is really what it is, man. They got everything mixed together, man. A big melting pot of all idols, and also a little bit with themselves, CERN, all these things. The Indian gods, they got also,
Shiva,
from the.
the
Mhm.
goddess of destruction.
Yeah, gone. You see, so they got everything mixed, and that's why the new idol is technology, man. The technocrats. You see, because that is what they put their trust in, man. That's why they have CERN. That's why transhumanism, all these things that they are doing, got all to do with idols, man.
Yeah,
Karnak, yeah.
that's that golden cup. This is
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah 51, verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, the nation have drunken of her pollution, man. Her wine, which that wine is it leads to death, you know. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
lead to life.
The the wisdom of this world is foolishness for Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, man. It's got
Yeah.
nothing, it doesn't hold up, man. This is the only wisdom, man, and this is the scriptures, man. And that's why we trust wholeheartedly in the scriptures and the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, man. We ain't trusting none of these things that these and especially Esau Edom is pushing upon us, man. Because once upon a time, like Ezekiel, we were dead, man. That's why I was quoting also, referring to a spiritual Egypt, because our body, we are dead over there, man. You see? But now through the apostles, we got that spirit again, the breath is that breath is in us again, man, that we remember in ourselves, we calling upon the names, the right names of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and calling upon GC, Creasy, and all these names, because we know our forefathers had really are my grandma, and your aunties, they had that big white GC Creasy in the house, man. If you came inside, you see GC Creasy staring at you. You see, so that means you spiritually dead, man, because you don't know who you are anymore, man, if you are worshiping these, because this is really an idol, man. Kind of, yeah.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Read on.
Ghana. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
Yeah. So your mother shall be sore confounded, which the mother is Great Britain, what we just read on Google, because America broke off from the mother, which the mother is Great Britain. She shall be sore confounded. So like, yeah, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Yeah. So basically, um, that's why also you had that Brexit, because Great Britain, England, they don't want no parts of what is happening right now in the NATO. They know where it's going to lead to, and also they are ashamed of America. What America is doing, man. You know, they're not really down with how America is making decisions, because you have their puppets that they put up. You know, in America, the presidents, which basically, you know, a president is something that you put as head of a company. So America itself is not even a country; it's a corporation, you know,
Yeah.
and they are not really down with how America does things, man. You see, so they are going to be ashamed of America. That's why you have London. They have the pound sterling. They have their own money, which is higher than the dollar, because the dollar, you know, that's second to the pound sterling. You see,
Gone.
so they have that separation still. Let me see. Did you have anything else, Ark?
Basically, no. I think we made the points clear, man, about who really that he revealed himself, man, with the red painting, who he really is, man. Esau Edom, man. You see, red, and that is symbolic. Really, this is the Heavenly Father. Really, if you have these spiritual eyes, you see that, hey, man, with the sword in his hand, that is, hey. It's cut clean, man. The brother came, we was talking about. I was like, "Hey, yapa, man, this is it, man." You see,
Yeah,
so yeah, yeah, man.
yeah. The Most High can't make it any clearer than this, you know, to the
Gone.
servants, the prophets, you know. So we can make it even more clear to the people, you know, explain to them like, hey, this is who he is, this is what he represents, and this is what he's also showing you in plain sight. But people are in
That's
darkness;
right.
they're in his spell, you know, in Esau's spell. So you have to rip them out of it, you know. Esau's laying snares and traps and incantations for people so that they stay in that spell. They stay, that veil is still covering their eyes. But the Most High, you know, he uncovered that veil for us so that we can see things how they really are. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
With that,
God.
I hope this video is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Basham,
Yahweh,
Yahushai,
Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rahakodash.
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us His truth and who rule well. Peace and citations unto the Akim that is spread around the four corners of the earth, spreading this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.
Shalom.